I worked in Diamond Bank, rose through the ladder, refused again to be distracted by invitations to join new banks, because I realized that loyalty pays, and it still does pay, even now. And then I rose through the ranks and became executive director at a very young age, I would say, 39 years at the time. And when I thought it was time to move, I moved. I defined very clearly my purpose, and I established that path of travel. I knew that to be able to do well, you have to be determined, and you have to put hard work, and above all things, faith in God, because it's all about the God factor. It's not about how competent you are. But I knew that if I put my skills on the table and folks that believe in me, trusted my capability, experience will come later, but just the willingness to serve, the willingness to learn, the willingness to go the extra mile. But again, going to the details, you always have to ask yourself, if there's an opportunity to excel, what are the challenges that will come with it? And then if you define the risks, and then you have mitigating responses, then you do well. For you to excel, you must have empathy as you grow. The dignity comes and its end, actually. And you have to be in a position where people can relate to you and say, this man should be trusted. Because here, you have a deficit of trust. As we see in the polity, we also see in the corporate world. So those are challenges you have to go through, but then you have principles, you define your values, and then you stick to those values, and then regardless of the temptation, then you're able to stay the course. Being able to manage temptation, being able to be content and to say, no, your time will come. It makes you remain loyal. It makes you committed to the goal. It makes you become professional, and you get rewarded at the end of the day. So,
Mr. Chairman,
working for 40 years,
Your Excellencies,
without blemish.
distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this consummate professional, one of the most accomplished bankers and financial service experts on the African continent, Mr. UKAK MFR, Group Managing Director, First Bank Holdings PLC. When it is said that hard work is a virtue, some do not understand, but this awardee, whose life story exemplifies his expression in part, very well knows what is involved. More so, when for him, there is another icing on the cake, a firm belief in the Almighty God that orders the step of mortals on the face of the earth. So we get that classic situation of 2 for the price of 1. He emerged post-graduation in a quite figurative sense, hungry and ready to take the world. He launched into a career path that was to see him climbing to the top mountains. In an industry laden with a high mortality rate of its professionals, UKAK has excelled. As Group Managing Director, First Bank Holdings PLC, his performance has been sparkling with a year-on-year track record of outstanding performances. UKAK has attained the brand equity of First Bank Holdco, and it is evident that there are still higher peaks to ascend in the days and months that follow. Indeed, it is for people like him that this award scheme was created. He exemplifies the best and brightest of our country. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, it's therefore my pleasure to present to you this debonair, self-effacing, and astute professional, Elder Urum Kalu Eke, as is popularly regarded, UKAK, as co-winner of the Zik Prize in Professional Leadership. And His Excellency, the Governor of Kebbi State, the great Atiku Bakutu. Can I have a round of applause for him, please? For all those who keep calling and calling, we're We're actually doing you a favor. Instead of going to the gym, you're exercising here tonight.
ZIG Prize in Leadership, presented to Mr. UK AK, MFR, for professional leadership. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. God bless you.
When I welcome you, First Bank you. When I welcome you, First Bank you.